Oh, God. Okay, we are actually live. Welcome tonight, you all, to the Winning Women Network Hangout, where women come on here every single week, actually. I don't know how long we've been doing this. It seems like we've been doing this about maybe 9 months at this point. So by this time, if I had started Winning Women Network and gotten pregnant, then I'll be giving birth by this time. We're actually, but anyways, to be serious, like I kept my little niece over the weekend, and trust me, you never have to worry about me having any more kids after that experience. But anyways, guys, love you. Welcome to Winning Women Network. Well, you just see, this is what happens every single week. You never know what you're going to get. But tonight I have some amazing women that have joined me that I'm so excited to share this platform with all over the world, right, from the ATL all the way up here to the big city, Renton, Washington. We have women that are on here that we're going to talk about life changes, right, life changing, how this company has changed our lives. And tonight, you know, let me put a disclaimer out. You know, there may be income mentions tonight. There's no guarantee, right? There's no guarantee of income. I can't guarantee you if you get started tonight, your life will be changed at all, right? I don't know what will happen, okay? But I know what is possible, right? And so we just wanted to, you know, have this platform. This is a part, it's actually free, part of the Unit of Prosperity, which is the team that we're part of, UOP, stand up. I don't have my Winning Women Network shirt on tonight, you guys. But anyway, but it's a free, you know, this is a mastermind we have inside of the Unit of Prosperity that, you know, women come together. I think we're about 3,500, almost 4,000 strong inside of a group. We connect, we support, we push, we motivate, we encourage, we cry, we empower, we laugh. We do all of that together. So thanks for showing up, those who showed up tonight. Just to give you, we are tonight, the Winning Women Network is actually giving away a free gift card. So somebody, some lucky person who decided to click on the link and join us tonight will have $50 extra in their pocket to go to Amazon and buy whatever they like. Now, you all must know that we love Amazon, okay? So I wouldn't buy you a gift card. We can't get no gift card from any other store besides the one that we are so dearly in love with. So listen to the story tonight, you all, and we hope that you're empowered, right, and you walk away from here and know that your life can change as well, okay? So with that being said, can someone just make sure that we're streaming on the website and everything? Because I don't want to be sitting up here talking and no one can actually hear me. So if you guys can just chime in and let me know about that. But I have a lovely panel of ladies tonight, and we're not sure, you know, how we want to flow this. I'll be honest with you. I'm always, if you all know me, I have a blue personality type. I never know what I really want to do, but I do know I like to change lives. And so that you can be for sure that will happen tonight. So I have a co-host that's with me tonight, Miss Shawnette Sampson, which I could literally run to her house from mine, which is kind of cool. We have a very long story together. We will not go into the details on that on the show tonight. After talking, no one can actually. Awesome. Are we streaming?
Yes, we are.
Awesome. Shawnette, thanks for joining me tonight on the Hangout. How's it going?
It's going good. Thanks for having me tonight. I'm excited.
You are? How's dance going? This is a dancing mompreneur here, you guys. She doesn't actually dance. Let me make sure that I clear it up. She's not the dancer, but she has children that dance. How's the dancing going, Shawnette?
It's been going good. Yeah, I have two daughters that are very, very active in dance, both from church and at a dance studio, and which is one of my, you know, I can't believe still sometimes I got two dancers because I don't dance, but because that's their vision, I want to be able to support them, and that's another reason why I'm grateful to be a part of this opportunity, because it allows me that freedom to be able to be a part of my daughter's dance, you know, what they want to do, and because they spend a lot of hours in dancing, and so I'm able to also support them and still work my business while they're practicing or having shows or whatnot. So I love it.
Awesome. So tell me about what is your week like? Like what is your week like being a dancer? Because I don't have any girls. I have boys, so I don't know nothing about dancing. But
okay.
What's your week like?
Well, my week like is basically, well, now our schedule just changed for church. We have dance, you know, girls have dance practice after church. And then, so that's Sunday. And then Monday, my daughter has a modern dance class. That's for like almost 2 hours we're there. And then Tuesday, there's another 2-3 hours of dance for tap and hip hop. And then Wednesday there's hip hop, and then Thursday there's tap again. So basically 5 days a week we're at dance, and if there's a show Friday or Saturday, because my youngest daughter is a part of the performing company where they go around the city and perform, and then sometimes they go out of state to actually train. So you know, that's not even including the hours. So we spend at least 10 to 12 hours a week just on performing, or I'm sorry, practicing, getting ready for performances.
Okay. So, Shauna, I know there has to be some moms that are listening on here tonight, and they're probably saying, and actually, and probably moms, dads, grandparents, and all, trying to figure out, okay, so when do you build your business? When do you do that?
Well, because see, I'm full time now. I have to say this because in the past I've made some statements, so I need to kind of cover that up. I do own and operate a real estate company, and so even around that, I still run this business because it's just that simple. So I spend, you know, a majority of my time still operating and building my business. So I basically, after I drop my girls off in the morning, I come home and I do my morning rituals, and then I start the business until they're off until about 3 o'clock, where my time has to turn over to them. And you know, because my oldest does volleyball, so now I have to go to her games and, you know, help support her. So basically in the evenings I'm pretty much done after 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, my time is being devoted to them.
Gotcha. So this is definitely something, would you say, that people can do very part-time?
Yes.
Interfering what, you know, in their life, you know. So yeah. Definitely part-time.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's so easy. It's so simple. And I'm one of those that because I'm so, like I said, my background is I've owned both a mortgage company and a real estate company, and I'm used to, you know, when you have to create a company, you have to put it together, it takes a lot of time, effort, and money, and there's a lot of stuff you have to do to build that business. Well, when I came into this business, I put too much, because it was just too easy for me, and so I put too much effort in building from the beginning, from what I learned, and made it more probably worse than what it was. And then once I simplified it, things got easier and better. So I mean, it's just so simple.
Gotcha. Okay. Awesome. It's amazing to have you tonight, Shawnette. Now, you all listen. There's going to be you're going to want to pay close attention, okay, to what is being said tonight, because how you're going to win the Amazon gift card is that you're going to be questioned about what is being said tonight, okay? So I just want to make sure that everyone knows that. You guys that are just now joining us, just know that I'm going to be presenting a winner tonight with an Amazon gift card, $50, right? There's something you have to do, okay? But just be aware of what people are saying tonight, because I am making a mental note, and there will be something I'll pull from something that someone has said tonight that it's really simple to win. Honestly, I was like, man, I wish I could find somewhere I can go and get $50 for this or something so simple. But I really want lives to be changed, you all. That is the whole goal of what we do and why we do what we do. Now, Shawnette, your daughters have gone. You had to go to a dance conference or something like over in the East Coast. And how did this company help with that?
Okay. My daughter, my youngest daughter, who is a part of a performing company, one of the requirements is that every year they have to go to Chicago to train, which is for TAP. And that's how I even found out or gave DS Domination an opportunity, because again, I'm in real estate, and for me, real estate is up and down. And for like the last 2 years, I really haven't been practicing, and I needed something that I could still keep my daughters in dance. And I was looking for an opportunity without having to go get a part-time job, because me being a single mom, I need to be a part of their lives as much as possible. And when I was introduced to DS Domination, I saw it and I was like, well, I should be able to do this. And not only has it been successful for me, but it had came up to a point where I had to hurry up and come up with money to send my daughter to Chicago. And just like within a few weeks, the $1,600 that I need, I was able to take it and give them the money and send her off to Chicago with no problem. And all because of the system that's been in place. So, and just like right now we're scheduled to go to Brazil in April. And, you know, I was looking around at some of the parents as when they found out what the price is going to be. You know, I was seeing how everybody was kind of like, you could see the stress, and some of the parents was like, well, we're just going to have to go get a mortgage or a house and, you know, just do stuff. But they want to support their kids. And I was like, I don't have to worry. I've got DSomination. I don't have to worry. I have this opportunity that I'm going to be able to, you know, take my daughter and send her without having to borrow any money or do anything like that. So I was like, I have something here that works. And, you know, even my daughter was like, Mom, we got DSomination. We're going to make it. So, you know, we're going to Brazil.
It's amazing when the kids, you know, buy the dream. Sometimes the kids buy the dream before we do, right? They believe in the vision, right? This will work. This, you know, this can happen. So awesome. And I do know your daughter, so I know how they are, okay? At least I know that oldest one. I know she probably say, look, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Kool-Aid. All right. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming out, answering that. Hopefully someone was inspired. Some dance mom, because the thing about it, Shauna and I have talked a lot about, you know, what she does and you know, and even dance. And we talk about how many parents get their kids involved in dance, okay? And then once that price tag, right, because it's just like, oh, it's just only probably, you know, $100 to get them signed up for the initial class or, you know, whatever. And then once you get in there and realize you got to get those shoes, you got to get them costumes, you got to travel, you got to do this, you got to do that. And many kids are not even living their dreams because their parents cannot afford it. They can't, you know, they just simply cannot, you know, they got to, you know, pay the mortgage, you know, or this. And it's like, well, dance, all that extracurricular activity is gone.
Right.
And so we have a way that many of you can, you know, can finance your kids to stay in dance. Maybe you just do the business for your kids to be in dance. Or my son wants to play AAU basketball, you guys, and they talk to me about, you know, they have to go on these trips, they have to go this, they have to go that, you know, and for us it's like, okay, well, I guess that's what we have to do, right? But many parents aren't able to do that, and so we definitely have a solution. For the mom, the dance mom, the wannabe dance moms, if you want to be a dance mom, right, and, you know, maybe you've been invited here tonight, connect with Shawnette, right? You want to know how she, you know, financing her daughter's dance dreams. I would be reaching out to her right about now. I would be getting started, okay? Awesome. Thanks so much. All right. Ooh, I got all these moms. I got all these activities and stuff. Look at Lysandra. Woo-hoo! Lysandra, every time you guys, me and Lysandra are just, I don't know, we just act a fool. I don't know why. Lysandra, you here? You're muted, though. You're just talking and I can't even hear you. Lysandra, you're muted. She just going to town talking, too. Wait a minute. Lysandra, you got to unmute yourself. Unmute. We can't hear you. Hot dog, did you take your headphones off and, like, disconnect something or do something? Oh, God, I tell you, these winning women and these microphones, okay? Lord bless them. Hey, you guys, tonight we're taking up a collection for microphones. Tonight we're taking up a collection for microphones. Okay, no, I'm just messing. Awesome. Listen, you got to get, I don't know what happened because we just heard you a minute ago. So, I don't know, you took your headset off and then there you go. Aida, what's going on, girl, over there with them pretty earrings on, okay? Let's see, can I hear you?
Yes, I'm here.
Yay! I can hear you.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Well, it's good to see you on the Hangout tonight. Lakeisha Hankins is asking for a collection for a Mac. We're going to create a GoFundMe link tonight, and that is for we're going to take up an offer for microphones and MacBooks. Okay, so that's what happens. When you join the Winning Women Network, we convert you. Okay, we are converting you into the Mac. Okay, so there's no endorsement. We don't get paid anything. Actually, you know what? I don't need to tell Apple, like, I can put something back here, okay, and they can pay me for, you know, for promoting their product because I am a, you know, Mac user. Awesome, Aida, I'm sorry, I just segued all the way over there and stuff. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great. Well, your earrings are lovely. Did you make those or did you buy those?
No, that's a thrift store. They were $3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You selling those on eBay?
Oh, no, I have an earring collection. That's my thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Like earrings.
Okay. Well, my story, I've been with DS Domination since March. And since then, I learned a lot along the way. Actually, I had just gotten out of the military in 2009, and I was looking to do some type of work from home, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So while going to school full time, I started selling on eBay. And while selling on eBay, I noticed things sell pretty quickly. I didn't have a problem with turning over. It's just I got tired of going to the post office.
Mm.
So actually, in March, I was going through a natural hair group, and I came across Alicia Johnson, who's actually on the panel, and she had posted an ad for anyone wanting to work from home on eBay. So I messaged her, and I actually spoke with her on the phone, and because she was so excited about it, I could see the benefit in it. So after speaking with her, I joined, and I would say within the first 10 days, I upgraded, and I continued to upgrade until I had everything. But since joining, it's been life changing because I already had a business selling shea butter and natural oils, but I kind of got stuck with what to do next. Whereas DS Domination was so simple, I was able to immediately come in, join, and make money. So my first month, I made $1,100, and the second month, I did 1,400. And since then, I've been steadily growing and increasing. And although you don't have to bring people in and sign people up, it's just something that goes along with it. So since then, people have seen my success and they've joined me. My mom, two of my sisters, some friends, other people that just happen to see me on Facebook and they join my team. So, I mean, that along with my kids actually going out shopping with me because I sell on Amazon as well. So
Nice.
it's more of a family affair. We're all included and we're all making money, doing this from home so I don't have to leave the home to work. So I'm able to actually stay home and homeschool my 3-year-old. So I'm just enjoying the experience.
Nice. So you were already on eBay, and you already were kind of familiar with that platform. So just wanted to change it. So you would say it's much easier. So if there's someone here, right, and they're like because like some people are already on eBay, right? And they think like, why do I need to do this if I'm already on eBay, right? What's the point? Can you explain to them like what's the point?
Well, actually, for me, as of next month, I'll be a eBay seller for 2 years, a power seller on eBay. The problem with that was I had to go to the post office and ship my products. Like I actually sold items from the thrift store. I was able to flip them and make good money. But joining DSD, I was able to drop ship, which didn't require me to go to the post office. I couldn't, I got tired of taking my kids into the post office and handling this, and then the price might be different from what I originally thought it was. Drop shipping, you pretty much set your price, you go back, order the item, and that's it. You're on to the next thing. So my money, it's pretty simple. If you're already a seller, then you're already ahead of the game. But either way, it's a no-brainer. You can make money from the beginning. That's just you following the training. So you just basically apply what you learn and continue on there. Actually, yesterday I checked my email, and the item that I found dollars actually just sold for $90 on Amazon. So I mean, hello?
Yeah, you said the item was what?
It was that I found at the thrift store for $2. I had scanned using that app, but it was selling on Amazon, and I sold it for $90. It was a $2 purchase for me, but I sold it for $90. So I mean, and that happens to me routinely. This item, this stylist, I found it at Michael's for $1 and some change. I sold 4 of them for $85 2 days ago on Amazon. So it's like you basically stumble upon things. I find things just shopping and handling my day-to-day tasks. I went to Costco today. I had no plans on buying items to send into Amazon, but I found some doll babies that were $12 that are selling for $35. But I know I'm going to be able to make $60 on a $12 purchase. So I bought 20 of those, and I'll be shipping those in tomorrow. And so basically the only thing that limits you is, what you're willing to do, or, it's simple. You just follow the training and you make money. So.
Oh my God, I'm laughing to keep from crying. Like she got a $2. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my God. sometimes you're like, oh, this is just too easy. Oh my God, that's life changing. So what has the money done for you? Okay, so let's talk about that. I mean, what has the money done? Yeah, she said $90, Keisha. It was $2 item. She sold it for $90 on. So what has the money done for you? Right.
Well, the money is helping me to show my kids that there's another way to work. Some people, they want to go out and work a 9 to 5 and show their kids that this is how you make money. I want to show my kids an alternate way. For 10 years, I was in the military working for someone else, doing what someone else told me to do. So after 10 years of service, I was able to actually leave. You know, I get disability pay and I get my other benefits, but I don't have to do that anymore. Now I make my own schedule. I travel when I want. Me and my husband make our own plans and do what we want for our kids. I mean, we were able to take a road trip from our home in Maryland to California, and our kids were able to experience that round trip. We just drove in days. We drove there, took kids out, let them do what they want. We got to just document that way back. But this opportunity is giving me the chance to, you know, do something different for our family, to get the things that we want and get the things that we need without stressing over someone else making the plans for you. You make your own destiny, and that's what I enjoy about it.
Nice. And that's what I wanted to hear. See, people aren't motivated by money, just, you know, by money. They aren't, right? It's just not. Right. It's just not a motivator. It's not. It's that you're able to take a road trip and pay, right? And not even, and then to take a 10-day road trip, I'm sorry, there's no, you know, you got to take 2 weeks of vacation and then all your sick days.
Right.
And get there and come back, and then you done drove for, you know, you done a 10-day road trip, you come back, then you got to go to work the next day. Like, who wants to do that, right? Who wants to do that? Nobody. So, I mean, that's awesome, right? And that's an experience, that's a memory that your kids, right, they'll remember that. They won't remember, you know, $100 here, $100 there. They're not going to remember that money. But they'll remember that experience when the family took a road trip all the way to California and back, and who did this, and somebody, you know, passed gas in the car, you know, and what happened, and mom did this. Like, that's the stuff that matters. At the end of the day, you guys, it's the memories that really matter. Okay? Money is cool. Trust me. I would rather, I don't ever want to experience being without it. So don't act like, you know, I don't want you to think that I'm saying that money is irrelevant, but it's really what can the money do for you, and that's why we are presenting opportunities to you all tonight, because it's really about what the money can do for you. What if you and your family could take a 10-day road trip? What if you could take a 5-day road trip? You know, a 1-day road trip, for the, you know, for goodness sake, whatever it is. But if you don't have the income or the time to be able to do that, then it's just not possible. But it can be possible. It can be possible if you want it to be. So thank you, Aida. I'm glad to hear that. You know, and can't wait to hear, you know, see some pictures and stuff like that if you posted any. You guys, this is just awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, I want to say this. I forgot to say this in the beginning. Our hashtag for tonight is Winning Women Network. Okay? So if you post on Facebook or you tweet or Instagram, and you know, Google Plus, okay, then the hashtag for tonight is Winning Women Network. All right, so Winning Women Network, okay, and I want to be able to go to Facebook, and I want to be able to find all the ahas that you guys had tonight, because that right there is like, I mean, you know, between her just, you know, not even, you know, really saying, okay, I'm going out to source, but to just, you know, while you're out, right? You say, okay, well, I'm going to scan this. And then I know how it is, because I do the same doggone thing. I'm going grocery shopping, and I don't have any intentions of sourcing a single doggone thing. And then I go down the aisle, and I see a new tag, okay? Anytime I go to the grocery store, and this is the tip for you that are in the grocery section, okay? So don't say I didn't share anything with you tonight. Anytime I go to the grocery store, if I see a tag and it says new, then I want to find out, is that baby online somewhere, okay? That is how I, you know, find many things, because I become, you know, in the marketplace, I'm the only one with it. So don't tell me that, like, you know, if I'm the only one got it, come on now. So that's a tip for you all. So don't ask me, you know, don't send me a message about what can I sell. Come on. Watch TV for a little bit. Watch all the commercials. I say this all the time. Watch the TV commercials. Go to watch Nickelodeon with your kids. If you got kids, Go and watch TV. Get the sale paper. Today is Sunday. Go and get the sale paper and see what's on sale. Go mine, okay? Awesome. So I just had to share that with you all. Thanks, Aida. I'm so glad you came on tonight. Lysandra.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, girl, I can hear you.
Oh!
Yes, child, I can hear you.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to have you now that you're on the East Coast and you can actually hang out with us. You know, Lysandra could not hang out with me at all because Lysandra, I don't know if you have you been on one of the Winning Women Network Hangouts?
You know what? I don't know. I really, you know what? If I don't remember, then I have not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I would have known about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, well then introduce yourself because this is your first time here, and so tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm Lysandra Everett, and I'm an Army wife, so you know, Aida, I totally feel you. You know, I had to make the choice. You know, the Army was trying to deploy me. I had a 7-month-old baby boy. My husband's in the Army, and we're like, okay, this cannot happen. So, you know, I had to make the choice. So I had to give up that side of my life and, you know, and keep it moving. You know, it's been a blessing. And, you know, DS Domination, I've been in with DS for a little, well, almost a year. And so, you know, if you're listening and you're the skeptic, I want you to listen to me because I was the skeptic, okay? And I was looking for something really because I was tired. You know, I've tried so many things, and you know, in the home business industry, and you know, if you're a party planner, hey, that's your thing. I'm excited for you, but it just did not work out for my family, and so the money that I was making, I was winding up paying for in babysitting fees, and you know, and I had so many people, oh, well, just you know, let some little teenager watch your kids. I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. I don't know about y'all teenagers. The teenagers in your neighborhood, the teenagers in my neighborhood, I would not leave a cat with, okay? And I don't like cats. So, you know, that all of that was just so stressful, and I was just done. And so then here comes this thing. I said, no recruiting, no recruiting, no recruiting. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever, okay? I was a skeptic. So I joined DS on Hush. I joined, and I was like, don't you tell nobody I'm doing this, okay? Because I had to see. I had to see for myself. So I joined in December of last year, and then we went on vacay to Vegas. So I had listed some things, and it had probably been about 3 days, I guess. And so we were on our way. We were at the Hoover Dam, and I looked down at my phone, and I see the eBay notification. Oh, shut up. Okay. And so then by the time we got back to the hotel that afternoon, there was another one. Oh, all right. And so the real test for me was, can I do this on vacation and it's not interrupting my family time? Okay. So here I was. If you can picture this, it's the evening. We're in the hotel. My son had just gotten out the shower. My daughter was in this huge bathtub. So I'm sitting in the bathroom with my daughter, you know, praying she don't drown in this big old bathtub, right? Because we stayed at Caesar's Palace, right? And so while she was in the tub playing, having a good time, my son was getting dressed, watching Disney Channel, whatever. My husband was down in the hotel getting us some dinner. I shipped these 2 items and was done. Mm. So then I was like, okay, I am now convinced. And so when you love something and something is so easy, you know, and even, let me tell you guys, I just moved, I was just telling Keisha, I just moved to the East Coast. I moved from Paso Robles, California, all the way out to just south of D.C. I did this while I was moving, okay? I shopped for some profits. I just happened to be shopping, trying to find something we needed while we were traveling, and went, ooh, hot dog, okay. So I did. I realized, I'm like, okay, I'm not in my house. How am I going to print these labels? We could just go to the hotel printer. I did this whole process while living in a hotel. Okay, so I am telling you, you do not there is nothing so simple in my life. Am I saying that it's going to be a walk in the park? No, you got to put forth some effort, okay? You got to watch some videos. You got to do what it says. But even with all that's going on in my life, moving, I got to get kids registered for school. I have two very active children, zip lining one day. We had the movies today, all this other stuff. They want their mama to take them places. Okay, that's just how it is. They don't want to hear mommy has to work or no. When they say, mommy, can we go to the movies? All they want to hear is yes. And because of DS domination, I can say yes. I can say yes more than I say no. The only time I say no is because they have ran me to death and I'm exhausted. That's the only time I say no. No is, look, I am tired. Get out of my face. I need a nap. Call me in about 2-3 hours. But that is the kind of freedom that DS domination has. I don't have to leave my children sitting at the dinner table trying to be on some webinar and trying to train and all of that stuff. I don't have to do that. When I joined DS Domination, I said I just want to sit back quietly and make money. That's all I wanted to do. And after 30 days of sitting back quietly making money, I was like, I got to tell everybody. I'm telling everybody I know. And so, and I do. And it's because when you feel good about what it is that you're doing, you don't mind sharing it with other people, and you don't care what they think. Because if you know, not too many things in life are almost stupid simple, but y'all, this is as close to stupid simple as it gets. All you got to do,
close, very, yeah.
I tell people I keep it simple. When people want to know something complicated and break it down, they bring it to me because if you can't explain it to a first grader, don't bring it to me. I'm smart, but I don't like complicated. Okay? This is not complicated at all. Just follow this. You can learn how to smack it up, flip it, rub it down later, but the basics work for you, and that's all you got to do.
Right. And it's definitely just that basic. I love it because I know, Cassandra, you and I both have probably been in the same companies at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that simple, right? It's like.
No, it wasn't all that crazy. It was like, oh, you can just jump on in here and you don't have to do this and that and the other. Like, this, no. This ain't as simple as you said. Oh, so I need to go buy something else in order to make this right here work. No. And that's what I loved about DS Domination. It is what it says it is.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it. And that's what makes me want to build a team. I know I don't have to build a team. I know that. But I know that there are people that are just as tired and frustrated as I was. And this is some freedom stuff right here. This is some lifting, some weight off some shoulders. You ain't got to worry about having to go spend all these thousands of dollars. And what I love about our team is really run on integrity. Okay, that is one of the best things. I love me some Keisha Bass. I love me some Reginald Stinson because they're gonna tell you straight up, hey, you need to upgrade these, and you do. When you're making your money and you can reinvest in your business, that's when you go and upgrade to the next level. Don't stay at the base level. The base level is great. You make money, but hey, you make more money. More products, more money, okay? And so, but you know what? But this team is run on integrity. They're not telling you to go and, hawk a lung and go donate plasma and all this other foolishness. It's make your money and then reinvest back into your business and grow a responsible business that can sustain you. And you're not over there, taking food out of your children's mouth trying to go buy some product because somebody's telling you ain't serious about your business if you don't.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. That's what to me sets the unit of prosperity apart. They're telling you how to grow a responsible, sustainable business. And
yeah, you're right. Because we've been some places where they said, you know, we didn't.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you can go talk about my team if you want to. That's like talking about my mama. I'll meet you in the parking lot, okay? I'm just, none won't be none. Don't let the kids
Sandra is crazy, you all. I'm glad.
I love you in the name of Jesus, though, okay?
It is. You know, but the cool thing is that you can't beat this community, man. I mean, like I tell people, I would pay $20 just to be around you guys. I mean, that's just, you know, I mean, just to be a part of the community, a real community, right? Where, you know, people are learning and growing and helping and serving and, you know, I would pay that just for that in spite of, you know, getting the training. And you know, for me getting into DS2, it was like the meat and potatoes on the front end. And I've been, you know, you get in companies that's like, oh, well, wait, if you want to get the real secrets, you got to go and get this. Wait a minute, now you get that. It's like, wait, well, now you got to go and get this, right? And you got to, and it's like constantly, you're chasing the how do I build? And it was like for DS, it was like, okay, at the pro level, right, you should be able to get in, you know, I can't guarantee it. Now, I'm going to put this disclaimer because I don't want nobody to write me talking about, you guaranteed me. No, I did not. I can't guarantee you, but I do know all the information that you need, okay, or you required. I don't just like to put need, but all the information that is required for you to build a successful business is at the pro level. It really is. It really is right there. And, you know, and like many of us have upgraded and stuff like that, but it was a responsible decision, right? I didn't go and upgrade, you know, and then knowing that, you know, something was going to, like she said, I'm taking food out of my kids' mouth. No, it was a responsible, you know, mine was a riskier. Now, see, I had a risky upgrade path, okay? So let me say that. Mine was riskier than others, right? But we do teach you to do a responsible thing, but nobody, not one time did Reginald tell me, Keisha, you know, go and, you know, get a loan on your car, you know what I'm saying, or go and get a new credit card, you know, whatever, right? That wasn't said to me. Now, you know, I'm a person that said I always live in the solution. So if the solution for me was to go and get a credit card, right, and I made that decision on my own and no one was forcing me to do it, that's totally different, right? Totally different thing, besides someone saying that if you don't do something, then, you know, you're whatever. So, you know what I'm talking about. Awesome. Cool. Lysandra, I'm so glad you were here tonight. We have some amazing ladies. Now, you guys, listen, we are giving away the Amazon gift card, okay? But you got to stay to the end. So you got to, you know, you got to stay and hear the stories. I can't give it away at the middle of the hangout because, you know, you got to stay to the end. So just stay to the end, and we got some good stuff. Now, I'm going to pause. Let me see how many more ladies I got. I got to pause for a commercial break, okay? So, like, this is like the TV show, okay? So you guys can unmute yourself. This is the TV break, okay? So those of you who are watching live, okay, then I'm prepping you for our, you know, our TV show that will be airing sometime in the near future. But listen, we do have some announcements, okay? Now, the UOP, the Unit of Prosperity, and the Atlanta team, okay, are having an event that you want to be at. You guys, you know what? I did go and look at tickets too. I mentioned to someone about flying there, and I did go and look at the tickets. I wanted to see how much would it cost me to fly into Atlanta for this event. I really did. It's $644 for me to come. So I gotta send a message to Jock. I gotta send a message to Jock. So all I need, listen, no, this is like church. All I need is for 6 people to send me $100, and I get my ticket, and I'll be in Atlanta. All right. So you guys want my PayPal? I'll let you know my PayPal because I'll be in Atlanta. But I did check the ticket prices. Because I'm definitely tempted. Okay, Lakeisha, you are here tonight. Commercial break's over. Lakeisha, can you talk to us about the Atlanta event? What's happening in Atlanta? Why should people go? You know, all that good stuff. So this is one of our Atlanta
First
leaders.
of all, can you hear me?
Yes, talk fast.
Yes, okay, okay, I'm talk fast. Yes, as Keisha said, we are having our first like Super Saturday event here in Atlanta, and you don't want to miss this. It's next Saturday,
If you are in driving distance or in the area and you ready to take your business to the next level, you definitely want to be there. The event is going to be held by some of our leaders here in Atlanta. Jack Morris, as Keisha Bass mentioned, Mr. Shirt and Tie Guy himself is going to be doing some training on YouTube, and Thomas Glover also. He's also in our Facebook group, and I don't know how many of you met him. He actually personally sponsored Reginald. So we call him Mr. eBay here, so he's going to be sharing some of his eBay techniques with us. And LaTanya Jones also out here in Atlanta as well. She's just been a beast on Facebook, so she's going to be sharing some of her Facebook techniques. And I'm going to be doing some mindset, some personal development training as well. So we are super excited, and the tickets are like only like $10. Like, so, and I would probably, the amount of value you're going to be getting, of course, I believe they should be a lot higher, but if you can get your ticket, definitely you want to go to atluopevents.com and get there, get your team there. You don't want to miss this event. This is our first one of many, and I'm sure it's just going to be explosive. And I hope you got all that, because I so cannot hear you, Keisha.
I just muted myself. Sorry, I was posting the event on our on the Winning Women Network, the comments there. So you all that want to register, I mean, like $10, that should be packed out already. So you all should be rushing over to actually register tonight for the ATL event. Okay, go right on over there and register for that tonight, so that you can learn how to build your business. And for $10, you all, that's peanuts. Just peanuts to learn how to build your business. So rush over there. Awesome. Thanks, Lakeisha, for all that you do and stuff like that for the team over in Atlanta. You are a rock star. I'm glad your mic is working tonight. So what's been going on actually in your life? We haven't talked in a long time. What's going on over there? You have Girl Scouts and all that kind of stuff as well. So how's the thing?
Yes. I am a busy mom, and I still work outside the house, so so it's like busy mom, ministry, Girl Scouts, Brownie troop leader. So definitely I live a busy lifestyle, but you know, DS Domination makes it possible where I know like one day temporarily, you know, I've put it out there that I will be, you know, submitting my notice and being able to actually do DS Domination and do my coaching business full time because of this opportunity. And what I love about it, Keisha, because you know, just to share my story, when I first got started, I said I wanted nothing to do with anything that looked like MLM, online networking, or any of that. I was done with it. I was tired of all the noise that, you know, all the different companies were making. Get in, you know, get rich, bring your 3, and they get their 3, and everybody, you know, we can all change our zip codes pretty much. And that was just not happening, and I was just, you know, so tired of noise. And with DS Domination, it was, you know, it's totally different. People are excited, but it's because they're having success, their team members are having success, and it's not just, you know, a few people at the top you know, the chain making money. So everyone here on the team, you know, for the most part is making money. And when I first got started, I didn't want to tell nobody else about it. You know, I saw you posting a couple of times, like I said, sharing the different success stories, and I'm like, I had sold on eBay before, but kind of like Aida said, the whole running to the post office and pricing your products, and you get there, the shipping cost is more, and so that's eating into your profits, and it just was not working. So that was back in 2006, and I did that for like maybe like a year and shut my store down. So I knew what, you know, eBay was all about. You know, everybody knows eBay, everybody knows Amazon, so those are reputable companies. And I think I had actually, I'm like, what are you selling over there? Are you sure it's working? And I think you had just sold like a toaster or something. And I'm like, okay, people are buying toasters on Amazon, you know, or eBay. I can do this. So I got started. Within like 48 hours, I had made my first sale. So I was excited about that. And then I know like my second month within the company, I had almost did like a $900 profit. You know, this was going into like the holiday season as well. You know, and I'm coming up on a year. Next week will be my 1-year anniversary with being with this company. And, you know, of course, you know, everyone, I have to say your results are going to vary, but I was doing that with just doing and building this business part-time. With my goal was to list 10 items a week, because I didn't have a lot of time. So it was like, okay, let me see if I can sneak in time before the kids wake up in the morning or on the weekend before they get up. And that's what I did. I decided to, I had to schedule it in. When you want something, you have to, you have to go out there and, put in the work in order for you to get the results. And by the time January came, I was kind of like doing it behind the scenes, like on a hush hush. And by the time January came, you were getting ready to do a boot camp, and I was making some good money around that time. And I was like, you know what? Why not share this with other people? Why not? Because I had been in so many other opportunities where people were not making money, and I just saw DS Domination as a vehicle where others could do that, where I could bring them into this opportunity and not have to worry about them failing. Because a lot of times we would sign people up in these other opportunities knowing that unless they were not working, unless they had a full-time on their hand to actually build a business, that they weren't going to have some success. So it was like we were selling, I felt like I was selling people pipe dreams, that it wasn't going to happen. So with DS Domination, it's different. And just being able to hear, different team members calling me that they've made their first sale. Sometimes it's like 1 o'clock in the morning because they forget the time difference zone. I'm like, okay, I'm excited for you. They're making their first sales. One of my team members, her dad is sick, but she's able to, with her eBay sales, able to travel back and forth home and help with his medical bills and stuff. So it's just like the little things like that. It's like it's not even about me. It's about being able to help so many other people go out there and whatever it is that they need, if it's just an extra $500 a month, extra $1,000 a month, knowing that we have a solution that they can actually do that. So I'm excited about this opportunity and sharing it and all that stuff, because like I said, I wanted nothing to do with anything that looked like it was network marketing, and I was like, I'm never doing any hotel meetings, none of this stuff no more. Now look at me. It's like, okay, Thursday night, Atlanta, we are live and sharing this opportunity, because not just so we can reach more people, not just online, but we can also reach them offline. So I have of course talked enough could continue just sharing more and more just what it has allowed me to do this year as far as like travel, and as I'm planning my upcoming trip to the Bahamas as well with my family. So we're I'm excited about this opportunity and the lives that we're changing.
Right. So what traveling have you done? Because like I told ladies earlier, tonight's about the life-changing events. What have you guys done this year? What have you done with the money?
Okay, so need to be buying a Mac computer, so that's my next thing on the list of things to do with the money. But this year, before DS Domination, I used to work for an airline as an accountant, so I used to be able to travel. So I wasn't able to do that as much, especially with a family of 4. Traveling from here, like you said, them airline tickets like $600. That's the truth. Me and my family flying from here to Vegas, and there's 4 of us. That's like $1,200, and that's not even rental car, food, or any of that. So this year I was able to make not just 1 but 3 trips back home. I was able to take my kids out there and leave them there for the summer. I went out there and partied it up for my birthday. Got to hang out with family and friends, and then my sister graduated this year, so I was able to go home as well then and be there for her graduation. So and that is just it was exciting to be able to do that and not have to worry about where the money was going to come from. That I knew that, okay, if I need to make X amount of money this month, I know I need to go out there and list more items on eBay, have more items in my store available. So I have a solution. So even when I take a break, I could take a break 1 week, and it's like, hey, the money is still coming in, relisting items and stuff. So DSD has allowed that, and so there's 5. Well, taking also another relative with us to our cruise that we're doing. So there's a total of 6 of us, that I'm able to say, hey, DS Domination is gonna pay for this, this trip to the Bahamas. Make it happen. So I'm excited about that.
That's awesome. Totally awesome, Lakeisha. Awesome. Thanks so much for coming and joining us tonight. You guys go over to ATL. Is it UOP ATL events? I posted it on the
ATLUOPevents.com.
Yeah. Go there tonight and get registered and join Lakeisha and the Atlanta team at that amazing event. I would, like I said, I'm way out in Seattle, and I'm seriously, I went to look at the tickets. Okay. I should have put an alert so for them to let me know when it goes to a certain price. So because just to hang around people, you know, I believe in I believe in investing in just, you know, into different people, and, you know, just to be around different people. So awesome. Miss Sonia Jennings and Alicia, we got two more. I got two more ladies left. Chandy must have got dropped off. I don't know what happened to her. Chandy must have been gone. What's going on, Miss Sonia Jennings?
Oh, making my schedule for tomorrow to go visit a thrift shop.
Now people are going to the thrift store, okay? Like, Aida, look what you done started, okay? The thrift store shoppers, okay? Nice. So that's going to be on your schedule for tomorrow. What else are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Well, cooking. I was planning on going scanning, but I might do it after the hangout tonight.
That's bad. What time is it there? This is a little late.
It's about 7:50, but you know we have a 24-hour Walmart, so.
Oh, yes, yes, my love, my love. Okay. Awesome. So, what's been going on in your business? How long you been involved, and what would you have to? What's your verdict on this? How has this company changed your life?
This company has changed my life. Not only, of course, making money is exciting, and that's what I do full time. But one thing I've really just so enjoyed about being part of this team and just being part of DS Domination and the UOP is all of the self-development that I've done, you know, personally for myself. There's a lot of things that was going on. And, you know, sometimes you need that encouragement. You need to hear other people's story to know that you're not going through what you're going through alone. I have people that send me messages sometimes that they're praying for me. So definitely building relationships and just connecting with women from all different walks of life. And so it has become for me more than just making the money. Of course, making the money is important, but the relationships that I'm building, it's my favorite word. I always say it's priceless. I am so happy that I'm part of the UOP. I'm happy that I found DS Domination. And actually, I didn't have to quit my job. I was laid off, and this just happened to, you know, I found it on YouTube, and I just decided to run with it. Of course, I put it on the side for a couple of months, and then finally just jumped in it in February of this year. And it's exciting. I mean, it's opened up a lot of different doors for me. So absolutely, this company, I don't beg people to join for $20 because I just think that $20 is a chance that you want to invest on yourself. And so I really don't. I don't, and like I said, I don't explain to them. I send them the video and let them make the decision. And so tonight I'm hoping that everyone that's on our Hangout has clicked the join our team button or have gotten back with the person that invited them, because this business, again, it's not just about the business, the relationships that you're going to build. We have so much going on in the unit of prosperity. For the people that don't understand or didn't know what UOP stands for, is the unit of prosperity founded by our leader, Reginald Stenson. And it is just a phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it. And so this business completely surprised me because I thought it was going to be just another business, you know, sell on eBay, and then now we have the sell on Amazon. But relationships is important to me. And for me, growing as a woman, it's good to hear from other women and to hear their side of the stories and to see what they've gone through in life, that we can always learn. I try to learn something every single day. And so it has been absolutely just unbelievable for me. I absolutely love it. And I'm in it until it goes away.
Which the chances of either of our suppliers or our selling platforms, right? The chances of those selling platforms going away, there's no. I mean, it definitely have to be, you know, America would have to fall off the scene or something. Like we'd have to float away or something. So awesome.
Exactly.
You were laid off. You said you were laid off, Sonia?
Yes, I was. I was laid off last year, October.
Okay.
And it was really our whole department got laid off. And my husband told me, he was like, well, just wait until, you know, January of this year and see, you know, if you want to go back to work and find a job. And, you know, of course, I had to convince him of me staying home. You've heard, we've talked about it before, because losing such a big income, you know, it kind of hurt us. But I mean, we haven't wanted for anything. This platform is, like I told you right before the hangout started. I'm selling one product right now on eBay, but it's selling like, I mean, I probably sold maybe about 8 of them, for the past a day and a half, and it's just one product that I'm selling, and so it's just it's what you make out of it. And I know anything that you join, you have to take action. You can't just let it sit there. It's not going to work for you. It's not an autopilot that you're just going to sit down, and you have to put in some type of effort. And so, absolutely, the investment for $20, you can't beat it.
Right. So, yeah, we definitely talked about. So, I remember at one time that we talked about your husband saying, like, this has to work, right? And at that time, what has changed? Because I know at that time, I mean, we could see the potential of it working, right? I don't think Genesis was out at that point. When we talked last, I think it was just eBay, it was just Monopoly. We were up to a Monopoly at that point. So now with our honcho, our gigantic product that's out now, Genesis. Now, what is the conversation like with your husband as far as will you be able to financially, contribute like you want to with this company now?
Oh, absolutely. And what you're talking about, the Genesis product, sometimes I have to like look at him strange because he's like, "You have your phone? Are we gonna do some scanning?" I'm like, "We're going grocery shopping. We're not going scanning. We're going grocery shopping." And so he'll go, go one way in the grocery store while I'm doing my thing, and then he'll come and say, "Hey, can you scan this? Can you see what kind of profit we're gonna make?" And so of course the conversation has changed, and it's just unbelievable. I have my little scanner app that I check, from my Amazon seller, and I'll show it to him, and he just got that big old smile on his face. And so it's definitely, the conversation has changed, definitely, because he was like, you're going to have to go find a job if this thing doesn't work out, And so, of course, I haven't let go of the eBay, but the Amazon one is just, it's exciting. It's like, because Aida talked about thrift shop, and I was like, ooh, thrift shop, let me put that on my list real quick for me to go do that tomorrow, because that's another avenue. And, there's products all over. I mean, I've sold something from my home. My daughter got a new cell phone, so I had the old iPhone 4, and I sold it for $119 on eBay.
Wow.
And so, of course, I mean, it's just opened up, and I'm in Genesis. Oh my goodness, Genesis is a beast. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. That Genesis. What I'm making with Genesis per month is equivalent to what I was making as a project manager in corporate America, and that was 6 figures. And so what I'm making in Genesis monthly it's unbelievable. That's why you haven't heard from me, because I was going to be calling you saying, what am I going to tell my husband? So of course, like I said,
right. But this is the cool thing, you all, about our community, is that like many of us got started, like we started together, for lack of a better explanation, we gave birth together, right? We all came out the womb, was like, oh, what do we do? Where do we go? We all got, and then now to get to where we are now, to see, like, we just not saying it was like super easy and everything just fell in our laps. Some of us had to go through, and it's still going through some troubling times and stuff, but we know that this system, this works, right? We absolutely know. For Sonya to be able, because I remember the conversation we had probably when I first started Winning Women Network. I want to say is when we had the conversation, it was like my husband saying, like, if I don't, if this doesn't work, then I gotta, I have to make this work. And it was like, okay, I'm going to make this work, right? Yeah. And to see now, we're 9 months later. It's life-changing, right? It's like there's no way you're going to think about going to get a job when you got your husband at the store scanning, and the same thing happens in my house. My husband never touched MLM. Like he never once supported one company that I was totally in, and now he has his own app, right? He bought his own membership, and he has a scanning app on his phone, which is in our Genesis product. This is what you would learn once you buy Genesis, is that he has his own app on his phone, and he will go to the stores, and then he'll come back with bags, and he'll be like, babe, all this stuff, it has a profit. And so we just send stuff in, right? And it's just a constant. But it's a business, and I had a thing that says, you know, this family that scams together stays together. You know, so we're glad that is working out for you, Sonia. I'm so excited, you guys. And this is what happens, right? This is what we want to talk about, is the life changing. Right now, she doesn't have to go punch a clock. Nobody wants to get. Well, some people do want to punch a clock. I don't have any ill feelings for people who want to punch clocks, right? So don't make me think that I'm against jobs. I'm not, right? Because there's some things that people have to do, and somebody has to work, and that's just it. I just don't want to be one of those people, okay? So that's just all I gotta say. I'd rather work for myself. I'd rather build my own dreams. That's just me. You don't have to do that. Awesome. So we're gonna hurry up and we're gonna end because I got a gift card I have to give away, you guys. And people are waiting. I can see all the messages people are posting about this gift card. So you guys, you need to go to Facebook, okay? If you haven't posted on your wall on Facebook, we are giving away a $50 gift certificate to someone that's on this Hangout tonight. I already know what I'm gonna do. I know how I'm gonna give it away. I got it all worked out. So don't think that this is not going down tonight. You're not gonna have to wait till Monday night, okay, to find out who won, because this should go really quick, because you got to move quick, okay, because one of my things I love to teach people is money like speed. So tonight you should not be hemming and hawing about a $19.95 decision, okay, if you're here tonight, because like Sonia said, that's not really anything to have a conference call about. That's why when people be like, well, Keisha, can you get on the phone and talk to you about spending $20? What am I going to talk about? What is there to talk about? No, stop. But, so, some people have been, I understand. And, I had to have a come to Jesus and stuff and understand that people have been scammed. There's different things that have happened and things with people. So I do have empathy towards that. So don't think that I'm insensitive. But I do have in the back of my head this thought that I didn't have to call anybody about spending $20, right? Even if it was a scam, $20 is really wasn't going to be no big scam for me, right? If you're going to scam me, please go for thousands. Don't go for $20. I don't want to go to jail for $20, okay?
And you know what? That's the thing, Keisha. And you were saying that because you have spent all this money, right? You have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars doing all this other stuff that didn't work, and then you're going to hesitate about 20. That does not make sense.
Right.
So,
I'm talking about,
don't choke up over $20. No.
Don't. Please don't. I have a company I got into, my husband still don't know how much money I paid to get in that company. Please don't tell him, okay? Do not send him the replay of this Hangout because he's not watching, because I know he's at church. So don't send him the replay of this. But yeah, if he had known, the money we spent to get in a company that we made $0. I mean, zero. We didn't need not $20. We didn't made $0 in this company, and I spent a good portion, okay, of money that I should not have, right? But that's a whole nother story. But get started tonight, all right? Alicia. Woohoo! You last but not least.
Hey, can you hear me?
Certainly not least, because you, my dear, you stand between me and the winner of the gift certificate tonight. So,
okay. That's pressure, but I can handle that.
So, how has this company changed your life? Besides, the money that you've made, what has changed about you?
Well, what hasn't changed? Let me just say that I am a classical introvert. I don't really like to talk too much out of high and by. I don't really do the big crowd thing. I say my few words and I keep it moving. I'm definitely not into the marketing. I was not into doing the at-home marketing thing or trying to recruit people. That was not my thing. And one of the things that this company has done for me has helped me open up more. I'm able to honestly have a conversation with people, and it's all based on my excitement of the nomination. And for me, honestly, it may not be a big thing for some people, but it's big for me. It really is, because I really had a problem talking with people. Another thing that DS Domination has done for me is give me the freedom of choice. I mean, our finances here, being underemployed or not making the amount of money that you want to make, and you have a toddler at home, you have daycare expenses, you have all these bills coming up, and just having the freedom of being able to pay a bill or have an unexpected car repair, which I've had since DS Domination. I've had a car repair situation where probably months before I would have looked at it and said, well, how am I going to pay this? I don't have the money for this. But since being in DS Domination, I was able to take my car to the shop, get my repair done, and not worry about it. And that was all because of DS Domination being in my life. And that's just awesome. You can't put a price tag on that. That's security for a family. That's security. And that's $20 I spent. I spent $20 to join DS Domination, and I would spend that $20 over and over and over for this program. People probably don't understand because this may be their first hangout, or they're just now finding out about DS Domination. I'm telling you, it will change your life. It will change your life. You're going to be linked with a family, and I apologize for the noise. My toddler is playing with her blocks, and I'm just trying to keep her, But, this is a family. We can talk about anything. We talk about, our eBay business. We talk about our mindset. We talk about how we want our lives to change. We dream, and we share our dreams, and we keep each other accountable. And you don't find that in a lot of at-home businesses. A lot of times they just want you to pay your membership and keep it moving. Bring 3 people in and keep it moving. You don't have that heart-to-heart, that one-on-one interaction that we have with the Unit of Prosperity. And I'm sorry, I'd pay more than $20 for that. Mm-hmm. That's priceless to me. Right. So besides the money on eBay, which is great, and sales are increasing, again, the connection, my sponsor, she's sort of like, I guess, an older sister. I can text her, I can contact her whenever I have anything going on, and she's available. Aida, she's on my team. When we spoke on the phone, she explained how I was very passionate about what DS Domination was doing, and that was back in March. And it's now October, and I'm still as passionate, if not more, today. Okay, for something that has not died down for me. This is real. This is real stuff. If you're looking for something that's not just going to help you put money in your pocket, but something that you want to say, I feel good about this type of work. I feel like I'm making a change in someone. If I'm just helping one person who could benefit from this, then $20, you spend that in McDonald's. Come on, that's a no-brainer. I want no excuses. I get people contacting me. I have a list. People email me. Well, I know about DS Domination, but is it worth $20? Is that stick of MAC lipstick worth $20? Is that stick of MAC lipstick going to get you to pay bills that you need to pay, give you that extra money for that vacation you want? I don't think so. DS Domination is a tool, is a life-changing tool that you need in your life. And just for me and mine, my husband could tell you it's been a blessing for us. If I could just cap it off, DS Domination has been a blessing.
Nice. Yeah, that's life-changing, honestly, because for someone to say that they are an introvert and have one of her sponsored members on the hangout with her tonight, the introvert.
That's right.
That's a lot, right? Because that's life-changing, because that skill set you can take not just from in here, which is cool, but that's something that now you can take, and now your whole life is changed through this opportunity, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. I mean, besides the money, like I said, it's really all about, at the end when you get down to it, I always tell people, it's not about their car's broken down. It's not about you need new tires. It's not about any of those things. It's about you don't have the money to do it. That's where the problem is, right? Because if you have the money, you just go and pay the stuff. It doesn't become a stress factor for you because you just go say, okay, I need new tires. All right, here you go. Can you give me some new tires? Can you come pick car up and get the car? You know, and I don't even have to be involved in that, right? That's what money does for you. So that's why we said at the beginning of the hangout, it's really not about the money. It's what can the money do for you. So it's when you need to, you know, I think one of our members, I'm gonna mute you out, Alicia. When Carrie's wife, you know, needed new tires or something, and he just goes and gets the new tires. It's right. It's about what the money can do for you. Okay. It's about traveling. You know, Keisha going back and forth to Las Vegas. Plane tickets are expensive. I don't care who you are. You know, it's about that. It's about Shawnette being able to take her kid, send her girls to Chicago. I think you actually went with them. So it's like, you know, to be able to do those type of things. Your girls can stay and dance. Right? That's about what the money can do for you. Sonia doesn't have to go back to punch a 9 to 5 as a project manager, which is stress all by itself because you're managing other people's projects, right? And if you're managing my project, you know, it'd be like, I know you'd be stressed out. You'd be like, this chick is crazy. You know, but it's having the choice. See, that's what it's all about. It's about having the choice because you can choose now, do you want to go and punch a clock or not? If you decide you want to go, then that's up to you, right? But it's all about some people, and maybe you're watching the Hangout tonight, you're forced to do it. So tomorrow, right now, you're agonizing as you're watching this Hangout, and you're just like, oh, my God, I have to go to work tomorrow, so can you please hurry up and give out the Amazon gift card so I can go to bed, so I can get up to that 4 a.m. alarm clock, the 5 a.m. alarm clock, even at 6 a.m. That's too early, you guys. But anyways, but you're agonizing right now tonight because you got to get up and go somewhere tomorrow that you absolutely hate, right? And then there's the most heart attacks happen on Monday morning. If you go and look at the research, the most of them happen on Monday morning. Why? Because people are getting up, having to go somewhere that they don't want to go. It's an 80% percentage, okay, because I looked at it. 80% of people are going to jobs that they absolutely hate, that is not life. So you have to do something about it, though. Because you complaining won't do anything about it, right? So tonight, you know, we presented to you an opportunity to start one step, take one step. Where do I get started? Get started at the pro level, right? Many of us are at Genesis. You don't have to come in and get to Genesis, right? The cool thing about our company, start where you can. Get at the 1995 level, make some money, and then the progression begins, okay? We give you all you need right there in the beginning. We're not going to try and put some kind of dangling carrot for you to go to the next level. No, start at the pro level, but I want you to get started tonight, okay? That's what I want you to do. And then once you get started, we have a Facebook group are we at 15,000 people yet? I think we might be at almost 15,000 people in our Facebook group that we'll be so excited to welcome you into the group and stuff. Let me know that you were invited, that you got started from the Winning Women Network Hangout, okay? And I'll be so excited. So get started. Click join now. But listen, some people.
Wait. Hold on. I want to interrupt you right quick because I know you're about to do the giveaway, but I want to do a little twist on you because I noticed that you didn't even say anything about yourself tonight. But you know, for the most part, everybody knows you. All they have to do is Google Keisha Bass, and they'll find out about you. So I want to do a little twist tonight with the women that are up here.
Oh Lord.
No, I mean I just want to do a twist because you know what? We talked about the company. And what we don't realize is that up here today we're a part of your vision, which is the Women's Network. That's your vision. And so what I want to be able to do, since we got some women up here, and I know I'm part of your team directly, and then I know Lakeisha's a part of your team directly, but I want to make sure that we pour into you because you pour into us so much, all the time. And because I watch you, obviously, because I'm part of your church. We go to church together, and I watch you. And I watch you online, you just continually go for the women. And you're just pouring out and you're always thinking that you're not doing enough for us. And so I want to make sure that, that we're here, since we're here and we're already going overtime so we can go overtime a little bit more. I know most of us are trying to get to another webinar, but that webinar can wait. Right now, we need to sit there and pour into you and let you know what you've done for us. Because I know half of us wouldn't even be here had you not have taken that stand and really took that campaign a year ago. Because I'm one of the ones that you sent the link to, and because of who you are, I stopped and I said, because I trust you and I trust your judgment and I trust your leadership, I stopped and took a chance on it, and my life has changed because of you, because of the person that you became, and that you chose to take and run with this. You know, you didn't have to, but you did, because you saw a vision. You saw a vision for not for the women and for families, and so and also because, you know, I'm not going to go to the personal, but we have a relationship that goes beyond our church relationship. I met Keisha. The way I met her was not, you know, it was a different relationship. But the thing is, I appreciate about Keisha is because she got in my face and was real about some stuff. And she was, you know, was real with me and honest with me. And because of that, her honesty was the truth that I needed. And where it was coming from, it was real. And because of her honesty, I'm free today. And I'm grateful for her honesty and her realness. And so I wanted to make sure that I said that, especially publicly, but then I want the other women to come up and pour into you as well, because you pour out so much to everybody else. So whoever wants to take it next, go on.
Well, I'm going to take it. One thing, I met Keisha. Keisha reached out to me. She saw a video of mine, and I had been actually watching her. She didn't know that I watch a lot of her videos on YouTube. And one thing I like about her, she is so unselfish. Like, and I know she's a woman of God, and I know we're connected on that level. That was the first level we're connected on, not DS domination. And she didn't know that I was going through such a hard time this summer. And of course, I didn't put it out there. I may have said something about my son every once in a while on Facebook, but we were going through one of those times where I pretty much had to like just drop my business and just focus on a lot of things that were happening. And one day I was checking my Facebook because I was still on Facebook, but I was on Facebook like very rarely, just part-time. And she didn't know. I was sitting here and I checked my Facebook and I got a message from Keisha. And all it said, and I was thinking, okay, Lord, this had to have been you, because there's no way I didn't tell anyone. I used to be super private, but now I kind of express myself a little bit. And I got a message, and the message says that I don't know what you're going through, but whatever it is, I know that God will not give you anything that you cannot handle. And I sat in my office, and she did not know this. I was crying like crazy, just sobbing that God had touched somebody out in internet land. And yes, I met her in Vegas, and she's as sweet as can be, but out in internet land, just praying for me, because I'm a prayer warrior. But sometimes when you go through, you need someone to pray for you. And I mean, I cried, and I just dropped everything, and I just started praising God and just thanking him that he had put someone out there that he had spoke to actually lift me up. And all I told her is, thank you. You do not know how much that means to me right now in my life, because that's what I needed that day, that moment. And that's why I said in the beginning when I first started on this hangout, for me, it has gone way past the money. It is just being connected with these women. And I thank Keisha so much for finding and having this group, the Winning Women's Network. And that's why when she needs someone, I always say I will volunteer and I will come out and help where I can, because it means a lot to me. And I appreciate you, and I thank you from the very bottom of my heart. And I love you so much. And thank you so much for all you do for all of us women.
Oh, thank you.
Let me go ahead and jump in now, because I'm going to tell you one thing. First of all, y'all know Keisha get on your nerves because her hair always be cute, lipstick tight, and hair, eyeshadow, and makeup. I'm going to punch her right in her face, bring her, back down here, because she always, like, good gosh, she's staying in the hair salon. But, it really just show you Keisha's heart. I mean, when I joined DS Domination, first of all, I didn't know who Keisha Bass was, okay? I had no idea. But all I see is Keisha Bass, Keisha Bass, Keisha. But, but the beautiful thing about Keisha is, I reached out to her and I said, Keisha, look, something is not, I'm missing a dot somewhere. And, I am not on Keisha's team. She does not benefit from me monetarily in any way, shape, or form. And she said, okay, cool. Let's go down and see what she's like. You need to do this. Boom. And that's it. And usually in any other you know, in all the other ventures I've been in, you call someone to ask for help. The first thing they ask you is, "Are you on my team?" Well, no, I'm not on your team. Okay, well then you need to pay me. And don't get me wrong, I was certainly willing to pay because she'll tell you, I said, you know, if it comes with a PayPal invoice, hey, send it to me. I'll pay you because I need to get this done. Okay, I ain't trying to fool around. But she sat down with me for a few minutes and just went through my whole process, and you know, and that is the servant's heart, and you know, and being willing to give, and that is very rare, and she does it. Oh, and she makes it look so easy. And she does it with a smile. But I love you, girl, and you know, and that's why, and you know, I totally agree with Sonia. Just you know, being there, just get in where you can fit in. You know, when you need help, you know, you reach out, and even just that little bit of something. If I've got it, I'm like, Keisha said she needs it, so Keisha must have. But I love you. You're fabulous. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Thank you. Thank you. I love y'all. I love y'all, okay? That is for real. Thanks a lot, Shauna. Like, bring tissue, okay? I appreciate you. And all the folks on the Hangout. All you guys that are commenting on the Hangout, I love you guys. So I'm looking at all these comments like, love y'all. I really do. I really want people to, you know, their lives to be changed. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, change my life, change others. And there's, you know, the power of community, right? We can do so much more together. No crap.
Hey, Keisha?
Yes.
I'd like to just personally thank you for creating the Winning Women's Network. I mean, this is just one of the platforms that we have to reach out to people about DS, but more importantly, we can have heart-to-heart with women. And for you to have the heart that you have to think of this, creative this. I know it happened before DS, but for you to allow this to be part of our unit of prosperity thing, our DS domination business, and just to reach the masses, that's a godsend. We thank you. We love you for that, okay?
Thank you.
If no one else tells you that, I love you for it. Thank you.
Thank you. And your baby's cute, too, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, sweetie.
Leia, say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Guys, we just turned into something. Just Lordy. All right.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Keisha. My namesake.
Okay, yay. Okay, don't forget y'all taking up the collection plate for the Mac computer. But you know, as we should have warned y'all to bring some Kleenex tonight, or Shawnette, you should have told us to get our Kleenex ready, because you know I'm a crybaby myself. But you know, Keisha is, when you say somebody that has like a servant heart, that is her. She gives, and definitely out of her overflow. So, and if it wasn't for you, there's no way I would probably be where I am at today. Like, my success, a lot of it I owe it to you. Yes, I took action, but it was seeing you go out there and make it happen is what inspired me. And you know, just trying to keep up with you because you were making it happen. And so, you know, I definitely want to thank you for like leading the way, and don't ever think that you're not giving us enough, because you know you are enough. So that's the one thing I want you to remember, is that you are definitely enough, and you have given us like, you know, so much. The company provides tools and resources, but you have just went over and beyond to, you know, make sure that we succeed, and to really just to push us, and even out of our comfort zones. You know, I've done like so much this year that I would not have never done, as far as like videos and all kind of other stuff. So just you pushing us and making us see, you know, something inside of us that was already there, but you helped, you know, pull that out. So, you know, I thank you for that, and just always just being so open, because even when I was going through things, within like 10 minutes later, it was like, okay, we're doing a prayer call. So for you to just drop whatever you had going on in your life, it's like you didn't put it on, you didn't think about it. So that's, you know, emotional. So that's one of those things, you know, too, where I'm like, being a part of this community, being connected with you women, it is just like so real, so surreal. You know, I would pay twice what I paid just to be able to, you know, be connected with you guys, to get on these Hangouts, you know, so it's an honor whenever I can get on and my technology is not, you know, good because you've done so much for us. So, you know, however I can, you know, give back and also help other women, you know, succeed and go out there and, you know, make it happen to, you know, fulfill their dreams, you know, it's like, hey, we're making it happen. So I thank you for your vision, for being able to be a part of that vision and being able to reach so many other women. And, you know, just keep doing what it is that you do. And, you know, it's my prayer that, you know, God just continues to, you know, continue to open doors for you and for your family. And he just continues to bless you. So, you know, and as they say, you go out there and help enough people, you get what you need. So, and you definitely have shown us that. And if one thing that I've always gotten from you is, you don't have to be perfect to take action. So imperfect action, you know, gets results. And you know, so I had to write that down at some point because I wanted to be perfect with everything. And you showing us that, you know, you just got to be you and just go out there and do it. And those who are attracted to you will, you know, will join your business.
Right. Absolutely.
So thank you. You know, we love you, and just, you know, just keep rocking and leading the way.
Thank you. I appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lordy. Okay, all right, Cry Baby City. I know they're probably like, you guys should have went offline for this. Like, okay, let me pull myself together.
Like, what a gift card.
Like, did we come to crying? Okay. You guys, just know you all that you guests that are here, this is what happens on the Winning Women Network, okay? And, you know, Reginald gonna, you know, send me a message and be like, I need you and all this crying online and stuff like that. What's going on? People messaging him talking about the Winning Women Network is the Crying Women Network. It's like the Wailing Women Network, okay?
Lord, listen to them, though.
Okay, sorry, I did, like, you know, to break my tears, okay? So Dante messaged me. Let me check my Facebook, okay? Because I got all these generals, you guys, that just be like, what is going on? Where's the gift? Okay, so
Show me the money.
Thank you, Donnell. I appreciate you. Yeah, we do have. I'm so glad you're free, though, and that meant a whole lot. You don't know what that means, but that meant a whole lot to me. So, all right, so we have a gift card tonight for, my eyes all red stuff. I'm like, man. Sandra, okay, I got to get my makeup person. Like, come here, y'all got to get together. You're like, Trey, come here, bring my lipstick. Okay, so are you guys ready to, if you guys look in the comments, okay, this is with Dante, okay? He would post something. He would post something or whatever, so awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen that are here. Oh, we got folks crying on the guests are crying. You guys, stop it. But thank you so very much. Okay, so listen, this is how we're going to do this, okay? I am going to ask you a question, okay, based upon something that someone has said tonight. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to send me an email. The first person, and I haven't given the email address, so don't start emailing me yet because you don't know the question and you don't know the email account, okay? So, but the first person to email me, okay, so if I were you, I would open up Gmail right now, Yahoo, whatever email provider that you use. I would be opening up that email provider right now, and I'm not going to tell you how to do this. Anyways, because Dante will be messaging me. But this is what I want you to do. One of the panelists said, okay, so one of the panelists, I'm not going to say which one, but one of them, should we tell them about the events, the UOP events? Where's that? ATL UOP events? Is that where they need to go to get tickets? I should have did something along that event. Whoever's the first person to register for the event tonight, but nevertheless, we'll do that another time. One of the ladies on tonight mentioned that she got an item for a certain price, and she sold it for a certain price. You still don't know the question, though. You do know which person I may be talking about, but you don't know what I want from you. Okay? I have to go slow. My pastor does this. Like, he'll give away something, and then he'll just, like, as he's giving away, Shawnette, don't you hate when he does that? Like, he may be giving away Xbox. Then he'll just start talking about something, like, really random, like, you know, man, that's a really nice something. You know, and we're like, Pastor, can you just name, can you give us the person, what's the, you know, what's the question, what's the name, what is it? Well, he does that same sort of thing, and, like, when you stay around a person for a certain amount of time, then you start to do things just like they do it. So I'm, like, randomly talking about something, and you guys are waiting for the question. So you can email me, and I haven't told you the email account. So there's a lot of things that are missing right now that you're waiting on, but it's okay. I'm getting to that, okay? This is my party. I cry if I want to. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to email me, which I've told you that before, and this is what you're going to do. I want to know, okay, I want to know how much was the item at the store she bought it from, okay? That's what I want to know. And I want to know, actually, too, how much did she sell it for, okay? So how much she bought it for at the store she bought it from. How much did she sell it for? Now you want to know where you're going to send this answer, right? Because you got the answer. winningwomennetwork@gmail.com. The first person, okay? I'm going to look through the email. The first person that sends the email, that's the person that wins, okay? So where she bought the item, how much was the item at the store she bought it from, how much did she sell it for, send it to winningwomennetwork@gmail.com. That's what you do. And I'm going to go and check the actual inbox right now because I'm logged into it. So the first person that emails me at that email address, you are the winner. Okay? So, and yeah, hopefully we have a delay. I don't see any. I'd hate to have to give away to one of the panelists tonight. Oh, Lakeisha said my pastor may have ADHD. I think he might do, okay? That might be right. Like, Pastor, can you just, like, you know, like, yeah. But let's see. Oh, man. Okay. Looks like we have a winner. Looks like we have a winner. So, let me just get this person's name here so that, you know, I did not pick, you know, I didn't, what's it called? You know, this is the first one. You guys want to know who it is?
These things come
oh my gosh.
Really
like we're waiting.
Now I'm waiting, like y'all wait. Okay, everybody will wait. Okay, so our winner tonight, y'all, let's see, did we get more? Oh my goodness. Oh, man. I have so many answers in my inbox. Oh my God, but there's only one winner, you guys. I'm so sorry. There is only one winner, and someone emailed way faster than you all. I mean, like, yeah, let me tell you the time. Like how fast she did this between you others. So, oh my God, like I swear to you, they all came in, and you guys have to understand my computer is on GMT time. So if you see the times, then you're gonna be like, what? That's a lie. But our winner tonight, you guys, Markeisha, I think is going for more. She always goes for more. Markeisha Evans is actually the winner of the Amazon gift card. Congratulations. You guys let me see if I got some animations here. Congratulations, Markeisha, on your win. You guys, that was like, they like flooded in so fast, but I like email because the timestamps don't lie, right? I can actually, I'm going to show you guys. Let me see here. What happened to the Google effect? Somebody give me a clap or something for her. Let me get the, that was good.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't need a prop. I didn't know what I needed. gotta teach y'all about Google effects, I see. Okay, Markeisha, going for more. So, sweetie, send me. I'll reach out to you because we're actually. Okay, so let me screenshot it. So let me show the screenshot because somebody. I ain't gonna say who said it. I ain't gonna say who sent me a message and say they want to see a screenshot, but I'm gonna show you the screenshot. Actually, Bunk says, so I'm gonna just show you the. I'm gonna show you. Let me click here. Okay. Let me get the email up. My boss is on the background working. Okay, so here's the inbox, you guys. Okay, I'm still getting so there you go. I've already looked at it. So where does it go when I look at it? Oh, dang it. Well, what happened to it? That was weird. I don't even see it anymore. Oh, you know what, Markeisha? I'm sorry. No, I'm looking at this now. I screenshot it. Wow. Okay. Oh, wait, you guys. Okay, wait. Here we go. Yeah. See, this is what happened. Yeah, she sent it first. She sent it twice, so that's what happened. I was about to say, I know I saw this first. So 1:31, you can see, and this is, like I said, this is GMT time, you guys, so don't ask me why I haven't seen GMT time. But it's actually 6:31. She sent it in, so you can see here, she messaged me again, so that's why I got it twice. But she actually, see, all these are 1:32. She was at 1:31. So it is Markeisha. So there we go. So hopefully that's good enough for a screenshot because I don't want to do all that. But there it is right there. Markeisha Evans is actually the winner. $2, and she made a $90. Wait a minute. No. She didn't make a $90 profit. Aida, you listed it for $90, right?
Right, that's how much it sold for, $90. I didn't say the profit.
Okay, I ain't gonna be technical, you guys. I ain't gonna be too technical. Let me see who the second person is in. Markeisha, it wasn't a $90 profit though, so let me see somebody else. Let me see. Okay, so here's the second one, you guys. 132. Beverly Dixon said $2 sold for $90. I don't know if it was a stylist. It wasn't a stylist, was it?
Yeah.
No, it was a light bright.
Yeah, it wasn't a stylist. Okay, I'm going to the next one. All right, guys. Bought for $2. Aida brought for $2 and sold for $90. So it looks like the correct answer is Maria. Maria has the correct answer because we want to be technical. I don't want my boss is gonna email me and be like, "That's not right." What do you guys think, ladies? What do you think? What do you think I should do? Lasandra?
Wait, let me unmute. Okay, we are a team of integrity, are we not?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So whoever got it right, that's who got it right. That's who gets the 50.
Okay, so she bought it for. Okay, go ahead.
I think you should be like Oprah and just give everybody in the audience a gift card.
Okay, you just write the check. That's cool, right? We could do whatever you want to do, Keisha. You just go ahead, girl. Do you see how many responses we got? I think we're still getting responses. Okay, so we have to do it what's right, you all. And so she didn't get a $90 profit. Sorry, Markeisha, if you hadn't said the $90 profit, it would have been right. It wasn't right. It wasn't a $90 profit. It was sold for $90, but we don't, the profit was not 90. So I'm sorry. Okay, so look, see, this is what I love about you all. You guys are just amazing. So listen, there's someone else that's going to give away a gift card. So Markeisha, you still have a gift card coming. Okay? Miss Sonia Jennings will reach out to you, and Miss Sonia Jennings is still going to award you a gift card. Okay? Awesome. Cool. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Sonia. And actually, I'll match yours, Sonia. So we'll double that. Okay? All right. Awesome. We'll do that. Okay. Awesome. So that's how we do it in the Winning Women Network. This is what we do every week. You guys get started tonight. Tomorrow night we have another hangout. Tomorrow night, same time, same place, a different station, though. It's unithangout.com, or get the link from the person who invited you here tonight. Join us there. Don't forget the Atlanta event this Saturday. $10 to get you in the door. That's going to be amazing. So, good night, you guys. I've cried. I've laughed. I've done a lot of stuff tonight. I've given away money. I've done everything I could besides now it's time for me to go to bed, okay? All right. So have a good night. I love you. See you next week.
Thank you for watching. For more information, go to the About tab and visit my website. You'll see it right there in the description. It's partnerwithyvonne.com. Again, www.partnerwithyvonne.com.